You all have finished your 12th standard boards, right? And you know why are we here? We are here for a purpose. What are we going to do this year? You all have to appear for the CET. And what is your plan? To score full marks? You should not lose a single mark also, because the paper is very easy. I hope all other papers are also easy. Okay, so how many marks are dedicated to English? Any idea? No, 30. Earlier it was 40, but there are 30 marks for English. Okay, and what is the total mark? If you add up all the subjects, 100. You know that, and it's online exam, correct? You know about it. What are the other three subjects apart from English? Reasoning, computer basics, and okay, GK. Now the thing is, some notes are given to you. Okay, some notes are given. Did you see what is given? Notes plus the test is also given to you. You're not going to look into the test right now. Okay. Please completely don't rely on these notes. Whatever is going to be done in the class work, you have to write those points in your notebook also. Okay. They will be sharing the slides. That is not a problem. That will be done later on. But why I'm asking you to write down the points that I'm going to share is because it's going to help you in your test that you're going to do today. Otherwise, you'll not remember the points. And when you write, what happens? You remember. When you write. Clear? How many topics are there? There are many topics in English. That's why we are meeting for 5 sessions. Please come in. Please take care. So today we'll be covering up types of sentences. What comes under types of sentences? Interrogative, exclamatory, declarative, and wait, declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative. They are the types of sentences. Now, when I talk about structure, that means I'm talking about these 4 types of sentences. If I talk about function, then it would be simple, compound, complex sentences. That also we are going to do. Okay. Then we are going to cover up verbs, the different types of verbs. There are many different types of verbs. Have you done it in school? There are many. Now there we'll have to concentrate more, because if you are thorough with verbs, only then you can do your test correctly. Otherwise, it will be a task for you. Other all topics are easy. Okay. Verb we will concentrate more on. Which other topics are there that we are going to do today? Degrees of comparison and antonyms and synonyms. Okay. Do you want me to start with a difficult topic or an easy topic? It's always better to go with easy topics, right? Correct? So we will start with degrees of comparison, or types of sentences we'll take up. Let's take types of sentences. Which types of sentences I'm talking about? Function and structure. We'll start with function first. Okay. That is the 4 different types of sentences. Come on, let's start. You have to open your notebooks, huh? And you have to be very quick, because we are going to be very fast. We have to cover up many topics within 1 hour 45 minutes. 6 topics in 1 hour 45 minutes. And then half an hour will be given for you to do the test. And then we'll discuss the last 15 minutes. Clear? Okay, so come on. I hope children can see. First, we start with imperative sentences. Is it function or Structure. Okay, this is structure. No, this is function, right? This is function. This is function. Structure is the simple compound complex. Imperative, interrogative, exclamatory, imperative. What is remaining? Declarative. Finished writing? As everyone knows, imperative would mean a command, an order. Okay. What is the punctuation at the end of the sentence? It's a full stop. Okay. So there's a command over here. Then we have a full stop at the end. Remember, I want you to write the punctuation also. A command or instruction. You can write this word also. Instruction. Example. For example, shut the door. Any other example? I'll take one example from y'all for an imperative sentence. Fast, your answers should come very fast. We have to cover up many topics. Come on. I gave you one example. You have to say one. Sit down, stand up, anything you can say. Okay. Open the book. Okay, very good. Open the book. Let's come to interrogative. What does an interrogative sentence do? Okay, it will ask a question. It asks a question. What is the punctuation? Question mark. There's a question mark. And what about an example? I don't have to tell you any example. Everyone knows interrogative sentence. Come on, you give me one example. Oh, that's very big. Short sentences. Oh. Can you open the door? Okay. Can you open the door? Online students, you all also can share your answers. Exclamatory sentence. Expresses a strong emotion. Exclamatory sentences, they express a strong emotion. It ends with a full stop. And example is, sorry, it doesn't end with an full stop. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Exclamation mark. So sorry. What is this? What I've written? Strong emotions. 1 minute. I'm rewriting it again. Strong emotions. Ends with an exclamation mark. What's the spelling of exclamation? Do I have to put an I here? No. Exclaim, I will come, verb form. But this is a noun form. So you will not put I over here. Even in explain, explanation, there also I will not come. So here we go for an exclamation mark, and the exclamation mark, as everyone knows, it's like this. Now let's go. Let's go for an example. Example. Come on. Express your emotion. How wonderful. Come on. 2 words. Simple it is. How wonderful. Am I going to put a exclamation mark? Am I going to put? Yes. Anybody wants to share one more example? Otherwise, we move on to the next one. Statement. A declarative sentence makes a statement and it conveys information. And conveys information. Once we are done with all the topics, children, we will quickly revise so that you get full marks today in the test. I want everyone getting full marks. There is no chance you can't lose a mark also. It's that easy. Okay? But you have to pay attention in the class. And I know you have done all these things in your school years, but it's like a revision for you, whatever we are doing today. Some topics you may not be doing, some are easy topics. Example. Chalo, the grass is green. The grass is green. It is green, right? Am I lying? If I say the sky is green, it's not a declarative sentence. But the grass is green, the sky is blue. These are all declarative sentences because they make a statement and it conveys information. I'm giving you 10 seconds just to go through, revise it. You can see the board, you can see your notes, whatever. I have to keep checking, within how many minutes I'll finish the topic. Okay. Can I move to the next topic? Done? What am I going to move on to? Let's complete the sentences. We saw types of sentences, the 4 types of sentences. Now we're going to see the simple, compound, complex sentences. Okay. Simple. Please write faster. Try to write when I am only writing because you will have to write many more things later on. Now here it's function or structure. What? Structure. Earlier one was function. This is structure. Now will I be able to draw the box? Okay. Ready? Come on. Simple, compound, and complex. Children, if you see the notes that we have given you is just very few notes are there. But in the class, we are doing major things. Like it's just a definition, one example, So please see that you learn this properly, whatever is done in class, write it down, and later on it will be shared, no problem. What will come under simple, compound, and complex? Now, before this, before I move into simple, compound, complex sentences, you must know what is a clause. If you don't know what a clause is, you will not be able to do. Now, in some other session, I think it's the next session, we have in detail topic on clauses. That is there. But today, if I teach you this topic without teaching you clauses, you will not understand. Because to know this particular topic, knowing of the clauses is very important. Now, how many types of clauses are there? How many types of clauses are there? 2 types. I'm not talking about the major. The simple ones, main clause and subordinate clause. Main clause has another name. What is it? Main clause is also called as independent clause. I think I must write it down somewhere. Okay, write it here. I'll use some other color. Somewhere you can write it in your book. Main clause is also called as independent clause. Okay. Then we have subordinate clause, which is also called as dependent clause. These mean the same. Main clause has another name. Independent. It's independent. Main clause. It doesn't have to depend on any other sentence or any other clause. It's independent. I am going to the market. It's a main clause. It makes complete sense. So main clauses are those sentences which makes complete sense. If I say, when I went there, does it make sense? If I just say when I went there, it's an incomplete sentence. So it becomes which clause? It becomes subordinate clause. Another term for subordinate clause is dependent clause. It is dependent on some other clause. That's why it's called subordinate clause. What sentence did I give you? When I went there. Now, if I have to complete the sentence, what will I will have to add one more clause to it, isn't it? I saw that boy when I went there. Now is my sentence complete? I saw that boy when I went there. Is it complete? So which clause is this now? It's a main clause. Full sentence is complete, isn't it? Now, see, once if you know what is main clause and subordinate clause, you'll have no issue doing this particular exercise. It's going to become very easy. Just remember, in simple sentence, we have only one main clause, right? One main clause. Okay. First, let's write the sentences. Now, here we have two main clauses. Here we have one main plus one subordinate. Okay. Are you writing? Finished? Okay. Let's move on to compound and complex first. You know which conjunctions we use in compound sentences? Yeah. But all those things you know very good, but there's a proper sequence to it. You have heard of fanboys? They are called as a coordinating conjunctions. So that is used in compound sentences. Okay. I'm writing here below. Okay. Here we'll write examples. You can write it here also in your notebook, wherever. Fanboys. Just remember, fanboys indicates coordinating conjunctions. It refers to coordinating conjunctions. You understood what I've written? JU. Now here we'll have to write a little bit more because there are more words. They're all subordinating conjunctions. Acha, by the way, fanboys have to write the full form, no? For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Is it okay or should I rub it? It's understood, no? When we are doing this session, try to remember everything that I'm doing now, because it will help you gain marks today. Abhi hi revise kar do, theek hai? By heart this now only. F stands for, A for and, N for nor. Just check it till I write the subordinating conjunctions. Okay, now what are the examples for? I'm talking about the subordinate conjunctions. Examples we'll pick up later on. First, we'll pick up the conjunctions. You have heard of some conjunctions like as if, even though. Okay, let us write a few. Come on. Although, though, before, after. Then we have if, as soon as, when, whenever. I have written a few on the board. After you write, I'll just give you some more words if you can write it. It's given in the notes, not to worry. I have given you those. I have given you extra subordinating conjunctions, but you know the notes that I've given for subordinating conjunctions, you will not find it in today's notes because that has been added in the conjunctions topic. Okay, but it is given. Many more examples I have given of subordinating conjunctions. Let us once again say the subordinating conjunctions. We'll start from you. Come on, anyone. You can say the same thing also, no problem. Abhi, I have written although, you can say though. There are many. In my regular classes, I have given them 50, nearly 50 subordinating conjunctions. But here we have only 7. Yes, before. Opposite kya hai? What's the... If I say before, say after. Subordinating conjunction. Any subordinating conjunction? Come on, anyone can say. Huh? Than. Yes, than. Rather than. Provided that. If. What about one very important word? Please write this because here no children make mistake. It's because. Children usually feel because is a coordinating conjunction, but it is not a coordinating conjunction. Remember this, because comes under subordinating conjunction, it is a complex sentence. All these subordinating conjunctions are used in complex sentences, and coordinating conjunctions are used in compound sentences. This much you have to remember. So many more words come on subordinating conjunctions. If, as if, even, since, there are many. Okay, so you can go through those notes, but it won't be provided today. But you can do the test very well. Don't worry. We have already done it in class. So today's test you can do. Okay. Now why I took up conjunctions? Because otherwise you will not understand simple, compound, complex. Okay, that's the reason. Now let's go for some examples. We'll start with this only, compound sentences. Come on. Example. We need 2 main clauses. Every exam I see children performing incorrectly, those children who don't regularly attend the class, compound sentence. You know what they do? Wherever they see and, they write compound. Is it correct? If I say I had a mango and a chiku, which sentence is it? Huh? Huh? What did I say? I said I had a mango and a chiku. I had a mango and a chiku. You said simple. You said, what are you saying? And है ना? So, and है ना? So coordinating hua? It's not coordinating because it's just got one clause. So it's simple, like he said. Here children make mistakes. So remember, if you just see but, and, nor, but see that sentence has 2 clauses. Only if the sentence has 2 clauses, it's a compound sentence and it comes under the bracket of coordinating conjunctions. Otherwise, say if you just see and, don't write it, don't place it under coordinating conjunction. Okay, it's a simple sentence. Now, one more example I'll give you. She cried for chocolates. For hai na? For is there. So which sentence it is? It is simple. It is simple only. Children will think, for is there, so it should come here. No, it is a simple sentence because it has only one main clause. She cried for chocolates. It's one main clause. So here you have to take care. Okay. See, if you understand simple tips, no, your paper will really go well. You can really get full marks. You have to just concentrate on each and every topic. Now let's give an example over here. we'll give an example one. She had a chiku and she was happy. Is it correct? Is this sentence correct? And she was happy. Now tell me, is this correct? Is this a compound sentence? Yes, because it has got two main clauses. Now this is the coordinating conjunction, and see this. Two main clauses. So your answer is right. Okay. Now give me a sentence for this complex. I will orally also ask you some sentences I've got. Prepare a sentence for this complex के लिए. Okay, can I fit in? अब बहुत लंबे लंबे sentences देते, छोटे छोटे. I want to fit it here. Although it was raining. Okay. Although. Right, all of you, right. Although it was raining, we went out, लिख दूं? Okay. To keep it short. Although it was raining, we went out. Which is the main clause over here? We went out, correct? And what is the subordinating conjunction? Okay. And which is the dependent clause? Although it was raining. I think if everyone has got it, it's clear now. Will you make any mistake in exam? Now let's go to simple sentence. In simple sentence, we just have one main clause. Come on, which sentence did I give you earlier? She cried for chocolates. Write that sentence. Now I'm giving you some tips. Simple sentences usually have these words. They start from being or despite of, and then ing, the ing form. Okay. You will usually see simple sentences start like even on account of, वो भी होता है, on account of. Yeah, we have to move to the next topic. I'm always seeing the time. Got it? Take 30 seconds to browse. Come on, go through the different types of sentences. Orally, I'm just asking you, be diligent and you will succeed. Be diligent. Diligent means hardworking and you will succeed. Which sentence is this? Identify that. Be diligent and you will succeed. What is it? It's compound, two main clauses. Now turn it into a complex by using subordinating conjunction. Sorry? You have succeeded because you have succeeded because you were diligent. You have succeeded, main clause. Because you are diligent. In dependent clause. So that is also correct. You also were going to say something. Sorry? Okay, as soon as. No, it changes the meaning of the sentence. You can use the subordinating conjunction if also. If you are diligent, you will succeed. So you will succeed main clause. If your diligent is subordinate or this dependent clause. Okay. So one example I asked you from this. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. What should we move on to the next topic? You can still go through this. Children online, you also can give me some sentences, okay? Do you have any issue? They're all quiet. Let's move on to degree of comparison. That's another easy topic. Everyone knows. And like in exams, you had to change the sentences. Here you will see in the online class, you'll be having online tests, no? So they are going to give you 4 options. You don't have to rewrite the sentence. So you imagine how easy it's going to be. But one thing I want to ask you, do you know what is the difference? Why do we use more, most? When do we use, in which situations? Do you know? What does an adjective do, by the way? It modifies the noun, isn't it? It describes quality, hai na? So now give me one word. One word means it has to be an adjective. Think of some adjectives, keep it ready. Keep it in your mind. I will write it on the board. Okay. I want at least 6 words or more than that also is fine. Okay. Come on. Write it. Degrees of comparison. Oh, here it looks white in color, though it's lavender here. Okay. We have, can I take another color? Okay. We have positive. Then what's the second one? Everyone knows? Comparative. Third is superlative. Okay. Okay, so these are the 3 kinds everyone knows. Come on, I have asked you to be ready with the words. Let me see how many of you are ready. One word, please. Huh? Okay. Graceful. Let's take up graceful. Should I take it up here? I'm just wondering. I wanted, oh, no problem. I'll write it here. No problem. Any other word? Give me words, then I'll write it. Come on. Fast. Next. Better. I want positive. Smart. Come on. I'm adding my word also.
Ma'am,
Yes. Tell me what happened.
smart, smarter, and smartest, right?
Acha, you give me the answer. Okay. That's nice. Smart, smarter, smartest. Yes. Then. Okay, pretty. Okay, it's enough now. Now, one thing I want to tell you. Just go through these words. If you go through these words, you will notice that words like fast, smart, pretty. How do you pronounce it? Fast or, there are many syllables in that? No. It's just one voice. Fast, smart, pretty. What about the words in which there are many syllables? Now, how many syllables are here? In, re, inte, re, sting. 4. Here, a, do, re, bul. Again, 4. Intelligent. Graceful. 2 syllables. Here we have only 1 syllable. So wherever there is 1 syllable, we usually use the Words ER in comparative and EST in superlative. Beautiful ka. Everyone knows. Do we say beautifuler? No, because there are many syllables. Beautiful. So here also can we say gracefuler? What are we going to write? More graceful. And what are we going to write here in superlative? Most grateful. Most grateful. What about the next one? We use ER.
Fast.
We use faster. Yeah,
Faster
who's
and
answering?
fastest.
Yeah, very good. Fast, faster, and fastest. What's your name, beta?
Viditi, ma'am.
Viditi. Okay. More and most. Now smart. This answer already she gave me earlier. Now children offline, you will answer the next one. Intelligent becomes more intelligent.
More intelligent, most intelligent.
Okay, most intelligent. Most intelligent. What about adorable?
More adorable and most adorable.
Okay, very good. Yeah, no problem. Next, check out the spelling of prettier children.
Prettiest.
Yeah. Prettier is, you have to cancel Y and write IER. And this is prettiest. Next, we have interesting. More interesting, most interesting. Okay. When you're writing, no children in class, no, your class work should be, you should just write in small, cut short. Interesting INT. There's no need to write each and every word. This is how you save time. What about good, better, best? You know that? Good, better, best? Oh, actually, I wanted to give you those words also. Some
Yes.
slightly different words, no? About less, all those things you know, children. Come on, write that also. I won't write it on the board. Should I write it again? Okay, let me write. I'll add a page. Come on. Good. Please add these also. Good, better, best. Superlative, comparative, positive. Come on. Next. Bad. Everyone knows this. I know you'll have done it in school years. Bad. Comparative is worse. Worst. Now, what about far? This I want you all to write. Far. There are two words. Wait, I'll tell you. Farther and further. Farther and further. Wrote. And here you will write farther, farthest, and furthest. Now remember, farther is used when we talk about distance. And further, when do we use further? I have to give you further instructions. Okay? That time we use the word FURTHER. Okay? What about late? What about late? Later, latest. Simple. ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है. It was simple. Big. Come on, fast. It's easy. Big. Bigger. Bigger. Small. Smallest. Well. I said good. So well. WELL. You can write it here. Well is also. It has the same answer. Better, best. Same goes for ill also. Next to bad, write ill. This slide looks very bad. Let's write one more. This is also important. Much. More than. Here again, the test I've gone through, it's very easy. You have to just pick out options. 4 options are given, means the paper will be easy, Next is the most. Superlative will be the most. Now, one thing, children, I'm telling you, you will see in the test that you have comparative, wherever in whichever sentence you see more than, this word than. We say, she's prettier than, it is bigger than. In comparative degree of comparison, we use this word than. So wherever you see than, you understand that it is coming under comparative. Here this point, many questions are there on this. Wherever you see the best, the prettiest, the most intelligent, the most adorable, it's a superlative degree of comparison. So in superlative degree of comparison, you will see the comes, and in comparative degree of comparison, you will see than comes. And wherever you see much means you understand it is positive degree of comparison.
Okay, ma'am.
Children, one more. Yeah, understood. No, okay, fine. Right, one more. This is also important. Old, because in old we use older, elder. Okay.
And
Oldest.
oldest.
The oldest. The oldest. The eldest. Older, elder. Yeah, correct. We are done with one more topic. Now you have to spot the error. I'm giving you a sentence. If I say A is more shorter than B, A is more shorter than B, what is the error in the sentence? What should be the correct sentence? Tell me the correct sentence. Yeah, A is shorter than B. I can't say A is more shorter than B. You all have given HSC exams, no? So you had spot the error, right? So what you had to do there? You only had to rewrite the correct answer, isn't it? Now this exam, I think you got something in this only. Shorter water. Comparative में ही आया था. कितना easy, so easy. Those who knew it will get a mark. Everyone must have got good marks because this year's English paper was very good, very easy. I was jumping in joy when they gave you the 8th chapter. It was very easy, and 8th chapter was asked earlier. Still, they asked you again. सबका अच्छा गया 12th का exam? Everyone is from Ruparel? No. You are from which college? Poddar. What about you? Ruparel. So many of you are from Ruparel, Poddar. Anywhere else? SIES. You? Somaya. Okay, fine. Let's move to which topic should we move on to? Antonyms and synonyms. Come on, let's move to that. I don't have to teach you anything in antonyms and synonyms because it's very easy. Now, why? See, remember, I don't want you to see the notes right now. Just see. In the exam, they will just give you a sentence and then they will give you 4 options. And you have to give the synonym or the antonym. What is synonym? What's a synonym? It talks about similar words, isn't it? Synonyms. Learn the spelling first. Is it correct? It's correct. Then, this is the spelling of antonyms. So now, come on, give me your word first. Any word. Come on, we'll start with simple words. Big. What is the antonym of big? Okay. It's that easy. But the thing is, if you see in the notes, I have given you many more words which are slightly difficult also. What in case if they ask you? Now, if I say, give me a synonym for large. Very good. For large, you may say huge. Then big, massive. Very good. Wonderful answers coming. Enormous. Giant-like. What else? Big के लिए हो गया. Small के लिए क्या हुआ? If small, if I say tiny, we'll have to think now. Tiny, small, what else? minute, minuscule, all these words. Now, what if I say hard? Give me synonyms for hard. Difficult. Opposite of hard, easy, soft. Such words also will come. Soft, coarse. Okay, simple, simple. What is the meaning of coarse? Something to do with hard. Coarse surface, hard surface. Rough, rough, coarse. और क्या मैंने बोला? और एक word rough के लिए. Rough, coarse, hard. These are one and the same. Now, what I want you to do is, you please don't open now. First, I will take a test. Then I'll ask you to open because I've given you many words. Now, how I've given you words, I've not given you in opposite way. I've just given you the synonyms and then synonyms for all the words I've given you. That means they may ask you in antonym way also. Understood? 1 minute. Where is the note? Okay, fast. Come on. Don't turn it now. First, I'll ask you. Come on. See, so many words I've given for small. Okay, important. Give me some words for important. Fast. Huh? Priority. Significant. Necessity. Okay. Now I have written here many words. Huh? Essential. You know what I'll do? I'll take up a word and then you tell me where I have to place it. For example, if I use, you give me the simple word. I'm giving you difficult words. Warm, scorching, sizzling, blazing, roasting, glowing. These words will come under hot or cold. Hot. It will come under hot. What about wintry, snowing, freezing, cool, cold? What about unwelcoming and inhospitable? Cold. Na? When you go, if you're, when you go to someone's place, you will feel the cold vibes. He's unwelcoming, he's inhospitable. That time also we use the word cold. Okay. It's not always necessary that it has to refer to the breeze, the chilly thing. Okay. Now, see, there are so many words for fast also I have given. Maybe you can just open the notes. Just open the notes. Now, the children online will be wondering what's happening. 1 minute. Oh. Are you going through the notes? It's on page 4, I guess. There are nearly 23 words. In which note, I don't know. Okay, I got it. Children online can just see these words. There are so many words we have used for scary, devastating, horrific, petrified, disastrous. Can someone read? Your last bench, can you just read it aloud? Dreadful. Appealing, no, appalling. Appalling. Abominable, atrocious, heinous. Come on, some words for dark. Unilluminated, pitch dark, dusky, gloomy, shady. So, they will give you one word and then they'll give you 4 options. 3 may be incorrect, 1 will be right. So you have to just give the right answer. I'm telling you, they are not going to ask such difficult words also, but I have given in case if they ask. They are going to, very simple words are there. Okay. But sometimes, children may not know. For example, if they ask flare, you don't know. Okay. Even these are simple words, not very difficult words. Come on, light. Come on, partner. Glow, shine, shimmer, sparkle, flash, beam, gleam, illuminate. और बाजू में क्या है दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. Blaze, पता नहीं. Blazing होगा. क्या है? Blazing, blaze, no? Flare, luster, gloss, sharp, streak, glisten. Sadness, come on. Hopeless, despondent, morose. Read continuously fast. Depressed, melancholy. Melancholy word you must have heard indicates sadness. Grave, despair, dreary. Grave also means serious, huh? It also means serious, grave. Remember that. Cheerless. Happy. So many words for happy. Content, contented, elated, euphoric, blissful, glad, gleeful, jubilant, exultant, mirthful, delighted, ecstatic, cheerful, gratified, blessed, pleasant. What is the next word? Bad. They usually will ask you these words only: bad, good, hard, cold, hot. I've seen in the paper, past paper. Evil, sinister, immoral, wicked, sinful, unrighteousness, blasphemous, impious, monstrous. See, beautiful. Just go through the beautiful words. Bewitching, glamorous, irresistible, winsome, graceful. In the morning, somebody gave a word graceful, isn't it? Who was that? You gave, right? You gave the word graceful today. Who gave the word graceful today? You gave the word. Yeah, sorry. What's your name? Komal. Okay. Komal, have you heard these words also apart from graceful? The other synonyms for beautiful? Dirty. Remember, mucky, grimy, filthy. You've seen that film? You Filthy Animal? What's that? Home Alone. Remember that word we learned there? All of you? Not seen? Don't see films. Okay. Even I don't watch, but I saw it with my son. Okay. So tarnish, taint, soil, muddy, dusty, smudged. All these words come under dirty. You all have to remember these words, huh? The test is there today. Just revise when I'm going through. Rich, so many words for rich. See the words: rich, bountiful, abundant, lavish, profuse, ample. Okay. Poor, see the words for poor. Underprivileged, we use words like underprivileged, poverty stricken, substandard, destitute also comes under poor, impoverished, beggarly. All these words: intelligent, clever, brilliant, bright, sharp, quick, talented. These words come under intelligent. Now, what do we have for hot? Last bench, you read. Read. Hot का पढ़ो. Sweltering and stifling. Okay, somebody from the online group, please read the next one. Cold. Can anyone read? Okay, you read. Cold.
Chilly, cool, freezing, frosty, frigid, icy, wintry, snowy, glacial, unfriendly, inhospitable, unwelcome.
Yeah, so see the last three words: unfriendly, inhospitable, unwelcoming. When someone doesn't treat you nicely when you go to somebody's place. So kind. Continue. Kind. Which are the words? Benevolent, beneficent. Now see the spelling there. Beneficent. CENT. Amicable. Now these two words also: amicable, amiable. These are words which indicate kindness. Huh. Doting.
Yes,
Hmm.
patient, compassionate.
Okay. For big, we have three words we have already discussed. Small. Again, small also you can see these words. Second, third bench, you read. Travel like a trivial है. Unimportant. No, it is not minute. It is minute. Stunted, inadequate. Stingy, meager. कंजूस बोलते हैं ना, कभी कभी हम बोलते हैं ना, this हिंदी word we use. Stingy we say. Meager means also little. Stingy, little, meager. Important words, everyone knows these words. Some words already you have learned. Some new words may be exceptional, substantial, eminent. He's an eminent writer. He's a renowned actor. All these words. Distinguished writer, exceptional, remarkable, all come under important. Now see the words for slow, dragging, sluggish, creeping, leisurely, lethargic, inactive, lingering, loitering, procrastinating. How many of you do this? No one does it in life. Procrastinating? No one does. You do. Strolling, deliberate, plodding. Fast. How many words for fast? Somebody read? You read? It is not, it is fastened. You have to pronounce it as fastened. Jammed. Firmly. Promptly. Promptly. Recklessly. What is the meaning of recklessly? It means to do a thing without thinking. Sometimes, you know, there are some drivers who just drive recklessly. ऐसे ही किसी का accident कर दिया. Okay, that is reckless driving. Vigorously, again fast, readily, rashly, energetically, impetuously. Empty, last bench you read. Read empty. Uninhabited, read properly. Uninhabited. Matlab, habited means what? When you're staying at your home means there is habitation. When there's nobody staying in a place, that place is uninhabited. Okay, so empty, that place is empty. Then we have free, bare, unload, unpack. Read. Aimless, meaningless. Is it ideal? Did I write IDEAL? I have written IDLE. So it is idle. Idle. Ideal का meaning भी बदल जाएगा. Okay. Ideal means a good person. Okay. Exceptional person. But idle means empty. कुछ काम नहीं है. ऐसे ही बेटा. Idle mind is devil's workshop. You've heard that? Isn't it true? Idle mind is devil's workshop. You will do anything. Full, replete, filled, complete, full, occupied, furnished, provided, supplied. What for, see first they will ask you these words like soft and देखो यहाँ पे देखो spongy, flexible, pliable, supple, malleable. All this means soft. Now they will ask you opposite words. So what you will write? All words that I gave you for hard. Now the thing is that should be there in the option. Those words will be the simple words will be there in the option. You will enjoy doing this. Full marks will get in this. Hard. See these words for hard. Firm, solid, demanding, difficult, tough, resistant, unbreakable, dense, rigid, stiff, inflexible. So I've given you 23 words. I've given you synonyms, but the other words are all antonyms. You understood, right? Now we move on to only the last topic is remaining, right? How many topics did we finish? 5? No, 4. Yeah, 4. See how many topics we finished? 4, no? Yeah. Now the thing is, there are only 5 topics actually, not 6. But the sheet that you have got, test sheets, you will have 6. Because under verbs that we are going to do now, we have different types of verbs. And model auxiliary verb, you have a different sheet for that. Test paper. समझा? बाकी के सब first sheet में होगा. फिर model auxiliary के ऊपर ही आपको 20 questions है. So let's move on to verb. Come on. Okay. Verbs. Now, be prepared. You can make 3 columns and don't close the last line because you don't know where you're going to end. Just draw 3 columns and we will, maybe in one page, I can just add 3 verbs. The second page will be 3. We have in total many. So we are taking 45 minutes just to discuss verbs. I think we are done with all the other topics, right? Adjectives, simple, compound, complex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 4 topics done, right? Make 3 columns till then. Okay. Wrote? A very good thing they did. The first one we will start with action verb. Okay. Let's go to action verb. Now here you will write action verb. Now here the subject is doing something. Subject is doing the action. Okay. Is doing the action. The subject is doing the action. Example, he walks in the evening. Okay. He goes for an evening walk. So we are just writing he walks in the evening. There is some action going on over here. Next, we move on to linking verbs. Linking verbs is the next one. Okay. Linking verb. It connects the subject. It connects the subject to more information. Connects subject to more information. Now, when I'm writing like this, you must understand, I mean information. Okay. So you all also should use all short notes. Another bullet point you can write. You first write this. You'll have not finished writing. How many of you finished writing this? More information. Hands up. Okay, some of you all are still writing. Okay, right. Another bullet point under that would be, don't write it, it's understood. It refers to linking verb. Just write does not show action. Does not show action nor helps the main verb. Okay. One more point you can write. Tells what a subject is. It tells what a subject is. Children, this topic when we are doing, I want you all to concentrate because other topics that we did was little easy. Here we have many different types of verbs. So once we finish, again we will revise. Otherwise, you will find it difficult to do the paper. Example. Okay, color is blue. Huh? Go through these points, connects, and if you can give me an example, I would be very happy. I will give from my side. You also give me. Go to this point. See, it tells what a subject is. Okay. Does not show action, nor it helps the main verb. What is the other point? Connects the subject to more information. That's fine. I should have written this verb does not show, right? Have you written in your book the word show? Does not show action nor helps me. Okay, everything is clear. Should I give a sentence from my side first, or you want to do it on your own? What if I say he is happy? Is it correct? Tells what the subject is. He is happy. So the answer is correct. I'll give you all simple sentences so that it fits on my board also. In exam, you may get little longer sentences, okay? But not that long also. He is happy. One more sentence, last bench you can give. Any sentence. What the subject is. The food is delicious. Is it correct? Yeah. Don't write that now. 1 minute. I'm going to give that sentence somewhere else. Huh? Don't write the food is delicious now. You all give me one sentence. He is smart. Okay. What else? The apple is sweet. Okay. What about she
They
looked
were
beautiful? Yes. You're giving me an example. What is it?
they were happy.
They were happy. That is also correct. She is happy. He is happy. They were happy. That's also correct. Write this sentence. Is this correct, children? She looked beautiful. It's talking about the state, no? She looked beautiful. Tells what the subject is. Is there an action going on in this sentence? So in linking verb, we don't have that. So underline looked, underline is. Even here, children, above, you have to underline the verbs. Huh? Underline walks in the action verb. He walks in the evening. यहाँ पे action है. Action verb में action है. In linking verb, there is no action. It's just telling about the subject. How is the subject? She is beautiful. How is he? He is happy. Clear? Go through this once again before I move on to the helping verb. Oh, that's a problem. You'll have to go out and tell them. I thought there's some problem over here. You're feeling cold? Sir? Sir, थोड़ा वो लोग को ठंडी लग रहा है. हाँ. Your problem is solved. Okay. Come on. Third one is helping verb. Which color do you all want? Come on, tell me one. Pink we have not chosen, no? Pink is okay. You can see pink. I'm using bright color so that you can see. What is the next verb? दिखाई दे रहा है. Okay, helping verb. Please write, children. Wrote helping verb. Now more you have to concentrate on helping verb and linking verb, because in your sheet you will see these are sentences wherein you little bit sort of, if you forget the function, then you will not be able to answer it correctly. Immediately remember helping verb, linking verb, state. It is he's happy. Remember that sentence. If you just remember the sentence also, now you will understand there is no action happening. But in action verb, we saw action happening. Now, what about helping verb? Please write it. Bullet point number 1. Action seen in present, past, future. Oh my God, wait, let me use a pen. Oh. अभी वो भी चला गया. चलो रहने दो. Action seen in present, past, and future. Present, past, and future. Who fell down? Okay. You can keep your bag behind. Sit peacefully, aram se. Wrote action seen in past, present, and future. Come on, one sentence. One more bullet point is there, by the way. It helps the main verb. What did we see in linking verb? Helps the main verb. Example. Come on, write an example. She is keeping them on the table. She is keeping them on the table. I'm giving you one in present, one in past, one in future. She is keeping them on the table. She is keeping them on the table. Now this is in which tense? Which tense is this? Present. Come on, one sentence I've chosen for past. This is future, sorry. They were playing downstairs. Okay. They were playing downstairs. What should I underline, children? Huh? What should I underline? Were. Were playing, both, no? Were playing. The first sentence is keeping its present tense. Were playing is past tense. She might go to the store, future tense. Okay. So we have 3 examples. Oh, by the way, what word is this? Anyone knows? Smite, model auxiliary verb. You know that? We have to do that also. That is also there. Come on. Fourth one. Can we move to the fourth one? I will have to add a page. The fourth one is transitive verb. Transitive verb. Transitive verb. This actually is a line, you noticed, which came incorrectly. Okay. In transitive verb, and we have intransitive verb. Next is intransitive. Okay. It requires direct object. The first one requires a direct object. Requires a direct object. Example. She spilled the juice. Object. What is the object over here? The juice. She is the subject. Spilled is the verb, is the transitive verb. The juice is the direct object. So underline spilled. Let's go on to the intransitive verb. Okay. Do not require or does not require a direct object. Does not require a direct object. Example. They ran quickly. They ran quickly. What is the subject? They. Ran is the verb, intransitive verb, and quickly is the adverb. They ran quickly. So is there any indirect object here? Sorry, any direct object here? Here, what is the direct object? The juice. Here, there is no direct object. So it does not require a direct object. They ran quickly. Can we move to the next one? Show your pages. Uh, Come on. Next one we will. How many verbs did we finish till now? Next is, oh, this is very easy. Phrasal, and should I take it later on? Okay, let me keep you easy going. Let me take easy ones. Phrasal verb. Come on. Have you heard of phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs. Phrasal. Okay. It combines verb with preposition. Combines verb with preposition or adverb. Example. Your first word. See, it combines verb with preposition or adverb. I'll give you one or two examples, then you can tell me. For example, if I say put off the fire, extinguish the fire, turn it off, turn the gas off. Suppose if I say, any one word, call out, which is the verb over here, put, here it is, call. Call out means what? To call out for somebody, okay? Means you're addressing somebody. There are many, many phrasal verbs. I'll give you some more, just write. Okay. Gave up, stand by, break down, check out, came across. Right. See, try not to see the notes because it's very different from what I'm teaching you. Notes is just for your reference, but mostly you're going to concentrate on the class notes. Okay. Refer to that also, but some, like I will tell you some things that are not that important in the notes in the end. You just remind me. Okay. Okay. Come in, cut down, get along, write some more. Come in, get along, cut down. Did I give you came across? Yeah, who's speaking? Anyone wants to share? Okay, so some phrasal verbs I have given you orally. I have not written everything on the board. Let's move on to the next ones. Any idea what is this? Stative verb. You've heard words like, I like, I understand, I remember, I feel, I smell. These are all stative verbs. So write stative verb. Ready? It describes states and not actions. Describes states and not actions. And not actions. Okay. What are the examples I gave you? See, if you refer to the senses, you have I smell and other senses. I'm not writing everything. I smell, I hear, I feel. Okay. Kinesthetic image, feel. Auditory images, hear. Olfactory is smell. Gustatory is taste. So all those things will come here. Then understand, like. So these are verbs which talk about the state and not the action. Some more verbs, right? I'll tell you. Appear, think, know, I think, I appear, remember. So these are all discussing about the state. Also, we can have words like belong, write it. These are all possession. Belong, I own, I have these stative verb ho jayega. What about hate, I like opposite is hate. That is also there. Hate. Write some more two words. Weigh and measure. Weigh. Of online students, I hope you all are writing the words that I'm telling you to write. I have not written everything on the board. There are many words which the offline students have written. You'll have added up, no? Some more words. Weigh, measure. Another word can be span. SPAN, span. Weigh, measure, span. So these are all stative words which describes states and not actions. Clear? Go through it before we move on to the regular and irregular verbs. What's the time? Add up. Come on. Write regular and irregular. Color, which color do I choose? Come on, wrote regular verbs. Y'all are tired? You can stretch yourselves, hands, legs, everything. You can stand up. I know it's too tiring, but this is the last topic and then you have your test. You want to drink water? Use the washroom? You can do it. Regular verbs. Is this color fine? You can see backbencher. Everything is bright here, It doesn't look like, it's orange. Here it looks dark, there it looks bright. Good, they can see. Okay, it forms the past tense by adding forms past tense by adding D or ED. Okay. They returned at night. Example. They returned at night. You all can also give me some sentences. Now, one thing I want you all to write here is just make two columns within the third column and write base form on the left hand side, simple past and past participle here. What is this? Simple past and past participle over here. And here you will write the base form. Now, for example, if I give you reply, see it ends with Y. What is the answer? You have to add D or ED. Now, what you will add here for reply? ED or only D? But will you write Y ke baad ED? No. What's the answer? REPL? Replied spelling?
IED.
Very good. Who answered that?
Viditi
What's
Ase.
it? I'm not getting a name actually. Viditi.
Yeah, ma'am. Viditi.
Viditi. Very nice name. Okay, next word is push. Push becomes
Pushed.
pushed. You are adding ed here. Okay, ed. So one word is ending with Y, another is ending with H. One more word I'll give you. Race, which itself ends with E. But we are adding only D over here. So three words I gave you. Just note it. Raced. Now this ends with E. This ends with H. Wrote? I have changed the board. You wrote it? No, I think you have not. His smile indicates that he has not. Right. Those who are done can write the next one is irregular verbs. We did regular verbs. Now we'll do irregular verbs. 20 minutes to go for your test. We are on time, nothing to worry. We'll finish within 20 minutes. The other kinds of, you all had model auxiliary verbs. You know about it in school? You have can, could, was up. Then we'll finish fast. Come on, can I change now? Write irregular verbs till I just draw. Can you all see? This is not so irregular verbs. Not that bad. Okay, irregular verbs. Okay, right. Do not follow ed in past tense. Do not follow ed in past tense. Example, I have just given like you have to make 3 columns like how we made for the regular verbs. Within this column, make 3 columns like this. Okay. Okay. Start writing. I'll write a few, you write more. Begin, began, begun. Right here. Begin, began, begun. This is V1, V2, V3. Begin, began, begun. To begin, he began, he had begun. Remember these words. To, he, had. So आपको answer easily आ जाएगा. Now next word, if I give you go. If I say to go, he went. He had gone. He had gone. Okay, so maybe you can just for a tip's sake, you can just add these words before the verb, in case if you want to. Next word is, now next word, I want you to do it on your own, write it in the paper, and then we will discuss. Next is do. Now write the answer. I think I'll give you all the words, write all the answers, then we will discuss. Let me see whether you can do it. After do, we have hold, by. Let me see how many of you can do it on your own. Okay, now let me see who will do it on their own. I'm just coming for a round, no discussion. If you have understood, you will do all the answers correctly. Let me see. Wonderful. Sure. Either, why did you write begun over here? This word is begin, to begin. Acha, you didn't put a dot. Do, did, done. Do the next. Give and cut. He did, he had done. Now here. What do we say? He hold bolte hain ki he held bolte hain. So don't worry, your answer will be right. Don't worry. If you have any problem, just use these words. To, he, and had I gave you, no? So put those words before that. He had hold or he had held? He had? Very good. You know it. Come on, let me see what are you doing. Do ka kya hoga? He do. Do we say he do? Then what do we say? He did. Very good. He had do or he had did or he had? You know it. He had done. Very good. Then why are you scared? He had done. Similar for hold. He held or he hold? Held. He held. He had. Next is he had hold or he had held? He had held. Held. Again held. Okay. Any issue? Show me a book. इतना तो क्या बाकी के करो. चलो. Where are you stuck up? 1 minute show. हाँ. See, to hold, he held, he had. Held आएगा कि hold आएगा कि holden आएगा, क्या आएगा? He had held. It's wrong English if you say he had hold. He had held the book or held the bottle. Next is what? Buy. So he bought. Buyed is an incorrect word. You can't write B-U-Y-E-D. There's no word like that. You will have to say he bought. Then he had buy or bought or buyed. What? He had bought. Correct. He had bought. 1 minute. Here. This is wrong. This one is wrong. This is correct. What about the last one? Children, give. Second last. He gave. Okay. See, to give, he gave, he had given. He had given. Okay. What about cut? To cut, he cutted or something like that. He cut. Again, it is C-U-T, cut. He cut. And then he had cutted or cut. He had cut. We never say he had cutted the cake. We don't say that, isn't it? So these are irregular verbs which do not follow ed in the past tense. आपने देखा ये जो भी words आपने लिखा, wherever you have written, have we written ed anywhere? No, ed comes in regular verbs. So in irregular verbs there is no ed following. Okay, so children, you have to remember this. This will be there in the exam. Irregular verbs also will come. Let's go on to the auxiliary verb quickly. What's the time now? Oh my God, 10 minutes to go. Come on. The online students, oh, what is she writing? Can you send the PDF again? Yeah, we'll be sending you. I'll just complete this. I'll share the PDF with you, okay? And the office is also going to provide it with you, okay? Is she talking about the slide or something? Okay, right, auxiliary verb. What is the spelling of auxiliary? Kai? No, we'll see what is the spelling. A-U-X-I. Double L or single L? Single. Then I-A-R-Y. Okay. Come on. Auxiliary verb, right? Assist main verbs. They assist the main verbs. Now here you make two columns, primary auxiliary and model auxiliary verbs. Okay. Two columns you make, primary auxiliary, and here you make model auxiliary. Now here you will write be, have, and do. Over here, be, do, have. And here we have can, could, will, shall, etc. Now this we will do in detail. The model auxiliary verb we have to do in detail. Let's go on to the next one, gerund. Can I move next? Let's go to gerund. Write gerund. It's a verb form that ends in ing. It's a verb form that ends in ing, okay, and functions as a noun. And functions as a noun. Example, she enjoys reading. She enjoys reading. She enjoys reading. Underline reading and put in the bracket, it's a direct object. One more example I'll give you. Sleeping is relaxing. Okay. Now here sleeping is object. See, this acts as a what? Sleeping over here acts as a, it's in the beginning of the sentence, it acts as a subject or object? Subject, no? Put an arrow mark and write subject. Dekho. Sometimes children think if it's an ing, it's a verb. See, sometimes it will act, words which end with ing, sometimes it will act as a direct object. Sometimes it will act as a subject. It will be there in the beginning of the verb. For example, if I say playing is my hobby, what is the gerund over here? There is ing. Now here also ing, both the places ing is there. But the subject you have to underline. You have to underline the subject. I want you to go through this. I'll give you a minute to go through this, understand it, and then we'll move on to the next one. I want to give you one more sentence. Write one more sentence. I have no place, but write. She gave reading a lot of importance. She gave reading a lot of importance. Underline reading and write in the bracket. Reading over here is indirect object. Reading is indirect object over here. Okay. Next, can I move to the next one? Direct object कहाँ पे था? कौन सा sentence था? We don't have time. Only 5 minutes. Can I move to the next one? Understood? Next is finite. Do you have in the sheet finite definition, all this? Acha, finite, infinite is there. Finite and infinite verb. Can you just see the notes given here? We'll just read that. They change the form according to the subject and tense of the sentence. Now that's going to be very tricky for you. I feel you must write what I'm going to ask you to write. Write finite. Finite verb. Oh my God, what is this? Write finite verb. See the spelling? Samjha? F-I-N-I. Okay, finite verb. Then write infinite also below. Right, for finite indicates main action of sentence and can stand alone. It indicates main action of sentence. Main action of sentence and stands alone. Write PPF, past, present, future. Okay. He jogs in the park is one example. He jogs in the park is one example. You can write one more example. They sang a song. Okay, that's for finite. Finished? Infinite verb. Write the infinite verb. Sorry, write non-finite. How have they written here? Infinite they've given. No, they have given infinite. No. Write non-finite. And write they don't show the tense, person, number. Non-finite. Doesn't show tense. और क्या है? Doesn't show the tense, person and number. Okay. And it includes infinitives. It includes infinitives. Comma, gerunds and participles. And participles. Okay. Now, last one, write infinitive verb. Write infinitive verb and write preceded. Preceded by which word? Infinitive verb, to dance, to sing. Is usually you see the word to before the verb. It's preceded by to. Preceded by to. And can function as and can function as noun. We have some more. We have noun, adjective, adverb. Can function as noun, adjective, or adverb. Example, to eat, to sing, to dance, all those things. Infinitive verb. So in infinitive, you will see wherever you see the word to, no, before the verb, you have to understand it is infinitive. And in gerund, you will see ing coming up. We'll quickly revise the verbs. Come on, 1 minute. Come on, before you do the test. I don't think so we will have time for model auxiliary verb. How well versed are you all with model auxiliary verbs like can, could, shall, should, all those things? You know the functions?
Yes, ma'am.
You know it? Okay, online children know. What about the offline kids? Hmm? Good. Come on, what are the model auxiliary verbs? I need Bluetooth for this. Yeah. See this. This is what I had taught yesterday, so it was there in my desktop. You can see this? How do I enlarge this? Okay. Can you see this? Can you enlarge this? How?
Plus. Down.
1 minute, 1 minute. Where? Come and do it. Please go through the model auxiliary verbs. Ah, I thought so. Then I thought this is for all. Okay, just see this, children. These are the model auxiliary verbs. Can. Now, when there is ability, a person can do something. I can run very fast. So you can see ability over here. They're fully, completely blurred over here. Can't see anything. I think we'll do this topic next week because the online children can't see this. Or there's only one topic remaining. We can't cover up this. So model auxiliary test we will do next week then. Okay, because I don't want to teach you haphazardly. We'll start with the test then. Okay. So don't do model auxiliary verb. Do all the rest. And your time starts now. By the way, before you start the test, I want you to revise the verb section. Other topics are easy. Okay. Come on. Go to the action verb. The linking verb. Come on fast. I'll be adding up the page one by one. Test paper बाद में देखो. कहाँ है मेरा phone दूसरा? Not that. So offline children, you will not be doing model auxiliary test today because we have not completed that one topic. We'll do it next week. The other 5 you can do, okay? Only model auxiliary verb we will not be doing today. Come on. Went through this. I'm changing. Come on. Browse it. Sorry. Read the helping verb. Remember, what
Yes,
is there in
ma'am.
helping verb? Yeah, action seen in the present, past, future. It helps the main verb. Linking verb doesn't help the main verb. Remember, helping verb helps the main verb. Action verb में action है, उतना याद रखो. Next, transitive and intransitive. This is easy. Direct object, intransitive. Indirect object in intransitive. This is also easy. Phrasal and stative. Remember, last bench. See this. Don't see the test paper now. Wait. We are revising the verb section. Other things you all know. You want me to revise the other things? No, na? Other topics are quite easy. Next, regular verbs. We add D and ED. Irregular verbs. What we did in class, I went for a round. No ED, no D. That is irregular verbs. See, last benchers, first benchers, all of you, see. Next, auxiliary verb. We have be, do, and have. Okay. I have to call serve it. Go on, next. क्या हुआ, हो गया? यही लास्ट था हमारा? नहीं. We are gerund, no? हाँ. Verb form that ends in ing and functions as a noun. So remember ing, that will be easier for you. See these sentences, go through it. A last look at the verb section. You must get full in verb section. Other things are easy. This is little tricky. Next. Finite verb, main action and stands alone. Non-finite. Next. Done. Infinitive आया था इसके पीछे, नीचे आया था. Okay. So now what we will do is keep the verb test for the last, keep it in the end, do the rest. Okay. And before you do the verb test, you can see your notes first before you do, because you can again recollect those verbs. Now there will be one question which will come up in the verb test, which is related to model auxiliary verb, but everyone knows can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would. These are the model auxiliary verbs. So that also you'll be able to write it, but in detail we will do next week because we are short of time. So I will not speak much now. Start doing. Only वर्क टेस्ट करने से पहले आप एक बार आपका क्लास नोट्स देख सकते हो, फिर करना टेस्ट. नहीं करना है तो डायरेक्ट जंप मारो. जरा हाँ कर दिया ना. ओके ओके. हाँ. Those who want to go through all the notes first, like she's doing, she's going through all the notes in the text in your notebook. You can do that also. The answers will be discussed. So only model auxiliary test, children, avoid it for today. Rest all the papers you can do. I hope there is no issue with the online quiz. You have understood the instructions. Close your notebooks now. Now close your notebooks. You don't have to open your notebooks. Close the notebooks. Class notes close. There's nothing on the board also. folder. Question. Are we? सिर्फ एक मिनट, पहला ना ये तीनों को डिलीट करो, ये नहीं चाहिए। एक को
आपको टेस्ट चाहिए सर।
ये टॉपिक हुआ नहीं है, नेक्स्ट वीक करेंगे। ये एक टॉपिक बचा है, ये नहीं चाहिए। मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी नहीं चाहिए। अच्छा वो टू है क्या? ये नहीं चाहिए। बाकी सब चाहिए। नहीं आएगा तो भी चलेगा। You all know the tens chart, right? There is one question on tens chart also. Simple, past, simple, perfect. You all have done it in school, no? One question is there on that.
Ma'am, you can check once. In the
Sorry,
chat
what is
box,
it?
I have written the answer.
Okay. We'll be discussing once everyone is done. Okay. You have finished all the five?
No, no.
Finish all the five first. We'll discuss the answers together. In this class, how many of you have finished at least three, four? Okay. Finished all the five? Have they given you the answer key? They've given you the answer key? Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you one thing. Question, if you're doing the verb test, question 17, I forgot to tell you. You have to change the question into which of the following, they've given you which of the following sentences contains a phrasal verb. You will write which doesn't contain a phrasal verb. Which doesn't. Okay. Offline student, online students also here. In the verb, question number 17, which of the following sentences doesn't contain a phrasal verb? The two students have finished. What about the online class? How many of you have finished? If anyone has finished, just tell me. Finished? So three of them have finished. Next week, get the model auxiliary test sheet in the class. How was the paper easy? It's easy actually. See, I want you to go through the notes if you're done. Go through the notes. See, we have not discussed about subject and predicate and all. It's there in the notes, but we have not discussed because it's easier. Plus, they have not asked you in the exam. Even the simple predicate, complete predicate. In simple compound complex, there is one sentence which has complex compound both. I hope you have done it. It's a long sentence. Is everyone answering the last sheet? You finished, beta, second last bench? Finished all the papers? Everyone done? We can discuss? 1 minute. Okay, wait, last for, okay. 1 or 2 minutes to go. And others can keep ready with, I think we can do verbs only first because as it is open. And let us finish with verbs and then we can do the other topics. Go through the notes, children, see the regular verbs, irregular verbs that they have written. You will see that the definitions that are given in the notes, it will slightly differ from the class notes. You go to the class notes first, then you go through the given notes to you. Okay, that will help you. Okay. So model auxiliary verb, that is the 7th point we will do next week. Forms of adjectives is given, positive comparative degree, that you can go through. Then synonyms and antonyms you have already gone through. What's our next sheet? Notes number 2. Clauses plus compound sentences, complex sentences. Like I told you, subordinated conjunctions are given in the conjunctions topic. You will not find it here. That fan voice nahi dikhega aapko yahan pe. और क्या नहीं दिखेगा? Although as if वो सब नहीं दिखेगा यहाँ पे. You will find it in the conjunctions notes. Okay, because even under conjunctions, the same topic we have to add. So we have added it there, where the notes are there. Don't worry. And the last sheet talks about the types of sentences. Okay, online children, I want you to go through the notes if you have any doubt. I just discussed with the offline students. I hope you heard what I said. In types of sentences also, I've given you 3 sentences for each. You can go through it. Next week, we'll be doing clauses, adverbs, preposition, direct, indirect speech, and this one topic we can cover. See, model auxiliary verb, I think it's better to cover next week itself. Because in one more session, we'll be having parts of speech. Now, parts of speech also, you'll have so many topics under that. There are so many topics under parts of speech. So there again, verb will come, adverb will come, noun, adjective, everything will come. But model auxiliary, we'll finish it next week itself. So get the sheet, sheet number, कौन सा है वो sheet number, verbs, इसका अपना 2. Okay, model auxiliary, get it next week. Can we start, children? Those who have finished? Only 7, some 9
Yes,
minutes are there, we
ma'am,
can
we can.
discuss. Okay, online children are also ready. Come on. We start with verbs. Which of the following sentences contains a linking verb? Option number? Huh? Linking verb. It's
Second.
very good. She has answered it. What about this class? No one is answering here. It's linking verb, okay? So what was the definition? See the notes. Now, I want you to keep the notes ready when you are doing the verb section because it's slightly a difficult topic. I know rest all other 4 topics you will do. Why second, not 1? How many of you have written 1? Only 3 of you, right? 4 of you. Okay. Answer is 2. The flowers smell sweet. Why? What is the point that I gave you for linking verb? Yeah, the book is open, no? What is the definition? Plus doesn't contain an action. ये first आपने जिसने लिखा है वहां पे action है ना? She ran quickly to catch the bus. There is an action over there. So how that is an action? How is it a linking verb? The answer is 2. What are other points are given for linking verb? What are the other things you read? This boy, second last bench. Who is speaking? What are you saying? Does not show the action. So there is no action in the second sentence. In the sentence, the cat chased the mouse. That is super easy. See, mainly you have to focus on helping verbs, linking verbs, action verbs. वहां पे आपको थोड़ा ज्यादा ध्यान देना है. बाकी सब easy है topics. Sorry? What? Chased. Yeah. Option 2. Next, third is option. Which sentence contains an action verb? It is second. The children are playing in the park. Very good. Now, what about the fourth sentence? The cake tastes delicious. Which verb is this? Linking. Very good. Fine. Good. What type of verb is to be in the sentence? She is happy. It is? She is happy. I already gave you that sentence. It is linking verb. Very good. Why are you getting scared to answer? Identify the transitive verb in the sentence. The chef prepared a delicious meal.
Delicious, ma'am.
1 minute. Where are you? We are doing the 5th sentence. Viditi, we are doing the 5th sentence. The chef prepared a delicious meal. Answer is prepared. Very good. Answer is prepared. Okay. We have the sentences here. Okay. Now, what is the next one? Which of the following sentences uses a verb in the past perfect tense? 2. They had finished their homework before dinner. Past perfect. This you have already done in school. Everyone knows. What type of verb is to have? In the sentence, she has finished her work. It is option number? Yes. No, it is option number. Very good. See, this boy is understood. It's option number 3, helping verb. 8th one, which verb form correctly completes the sentence? She went to the store yesterday. What is the gerund form? Went. What is the gerund form of the verb to swim?
Swimming.
Okay, swimming. In the sentence, the cat sleeps peacefully. Action verb. There is action going on. Which of the following sentences contains a modal verb? They might arrive late. What type of verb is to do in the sentence? I do my homework every day. It's actually a helping verb. This is a tricky question. Okay. It's a helping verb. How many of you have written action verb? How many of you have written helping verb?
Helping.
You have written helping, Viditi. Okay. Choose the correct form of the verb to complete the sentence. She dashed for us before finding her keys. He searched. Which of the following is an example of stative verb? Like. We saw those words now. Remember, I know all those things. Past participle of verb to drink is? He had drunk. Had, na? Drunk. Identify the auxiliary verb in the sentence. He has been studying for hours. He has been studying for hours. Has. Very good. Which of the following sentences doesn't contain a phrasal verb? Doesn't contain a phrasal verb. एक verb भी होना चाहिए, preposition भी होना चाहिए. तो first sentence में looked at. It's a phrasal verb. Looked at. Phrasal verb. They broke up last year. Broke up. Phrasal verb. Jumped over. Again, phrasal verb. Verb plus preposition. What about the second sentence? It doesn't contain, no? Okay, so that's the answer. What is the infinitive form of the verb to go? Infinitive form is going. Infinitive go to go to went to going थोड़ी बोलते हैं हम लोग, to go, right? Infinitive form I said na, to dance, to sing, to go, all those things. 19th sentence. Which sentence uses a verb in the future continuous tense? It is the second one. Last is she had gone to the store. It's a helping verb. Option number 3. How many of you did the last one correctly? किसको सही मिला? Option number 3. Okay.
What is the answer for the
18th one is go. Now in the studies app, if they are going to give you the answer key, I've just made one change in question number 17. Remember that. So your answer is
Question is not regular verb because the past tense does not contain ed.
Acha, that's fine, but you have to see whether see, because they have written to have, no? To have, whenever they write, you have to see whether it's linking or helping verb. You see, wherever they have written to have, to do, you see these sentences. देखो, सब underline करो. ये देखो कहाँ पे है, और is there in this sentence also. Sentence number 12, sentence 20, then we have sentence 7, mark it. Then we have sentence 4. Okay, so these are all helping verbs. To be, to have. These are all helping verbs. To do, to be, to have. They're all helping verbs. Now we'll move on to the next one. Chalo, next we are done with the difficult topic. Now the rest are very easy. Adjectives. Come on. What is the comparative form of the adjective? Big, bigger. Superlative form of adjective. Happy, happier. Sorry, the happiest. Next is use the correct superlative form of the adjective. Smart. Okay, give me the answer key instead of the answer. Give me the answer key. It is what? She's the smarter person. Okay, you're saying the answer only. Fine. This book is dash than the one I read last week. Okay, more interesting. Next, superlative form of adjective is most beautiful. Next, she is the tallest. Next, comparative form, father. Next, best. Next, most expensive. Next, colder. Next, okay, comparative. Correct. Next, most famous. Next, busy. What is that? Busier. Next, superlative. Kindest. Next, she's the funniest person. Okay, this was easy. Come on. What else? Wait, whatever comes next in my hand. Antonyms and synonyms. Ready? आपका हाथ में भी वही है? Oh, 4 are remaining? 1 minute. Oh, yeah. This last 16th way, I forgot. Comparative form of the adjective clever, huh? More clever. Next, best. Next, most interesting. Next, taller. Next, okay, easy. Next, we have antonyms and synonyms are ready with me. What is the antonym of happy? Next, cold. Next, slow. Next, tiny. Next, what is it? Bright. Next, poor. Next, soft. Next, young. Next, ugly. Next. Next, what is it? Antonym of heavy is light. Okay, 11th is end. Next. Next, decrease. 14th is peaceful. 15th is full. Next, generous, greedy. Okay, generous is greedy. Antonym of hardworking, lazy. Synonym for angry, angry, wait. Angry, furious, mad, pleased. Synonym, no? Furious will be better, no?
Happy.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened? Okay, antonym of small, large. Antonym for intelligent, dumb. So that's done. Now next, we'll move to the simple compound complex. Furious, Vikram. 12th one. For brave, no? Synonym for brave is bold. Courageous, you can write anything. Both are okay. Courageous also means. 16th is generous, benevolent, stingy, greedy, miserly. So synonym is benevolent. Yeah, synonym is benevolent. Okay. She went to the store and bought some groceries. What is the answer? The cat sat on the mat. Correct. Next. She likes to swim. Next. Eh? But is the answer. She likes to read books, but she also enjoys watching movies. Hey, wait 1 minute. She likes to read books. It should be and, no, actually. It should be and because वो complex हो जाएगा. So there's a mistake over here. It should be and. Choose the correct alternative. Yeah, I wanted to go to the concert. I had to work late. Okay. Next, compound sentence. 6th one. Although it was late, he continued walking. 3rd option. 7th is so. 8th is okay. 9th is complex. How many of you got it correct? Complex है ना because है ना वहाँ पे. हाँ, everyone got right. 10th, compound complex sentence. Although she was tired, she stayed up late and finished her project. दोनों है यहाँ पे compound complex both. 11th one, but what happened? We'll discuss later on. Otherwise, you'll miss out the other ones. 11th is but. 12th is and. 13th is compound. She compound. It's compound, no? And है ना बीच में 2 main clauses है. Identify the complex sentence. 14th is he went to the doctor because he was feeling unwell. What type of sentence is this? Being very poor, they often suffered. Simple. 16th is but. Next is complex. 17th is complex. 18th is very good. 3rd option. 19th is she likes to read books. ये same sentence वापस आया है ना? हाँ, तो it is not and है answer. Yeah, it's the same repeated question. Okay, the question is repeated. Now last one is but. Okay, fine. Come on, finish. Next one. Types of sentences. This everyone will get out of 20 out of 20, I guess. Yeah, sun is shining brightly. Hey, 1 minute. You know, you will see everywhere they have put question mark. That's because they've asked you the question in the beginning. Understood? You understood? What type of sentence is this? Now they are asking the sun is shining brightly. Question mark. Their question. So you don't have to see that punctuation. So what is your answer to it? It is declarative. Second is interrogative. Next, imperative. Next. Okay, third is imperative. Fourth is exclamatory. Fifth is declarative. Sixth is imperative. Seventh is interrogative. Eighth is exclamatory. Ninth is declarative. Very good. 10th is imperative. 11th is exclamatory. 12th is interrogative. 13 is 1. Okay. 14th is imperative. Next. Okay. 15th is exclamatory. 16th is declarative. 17th interrogative. 18 imperative. 19 exclamatory. Last one is declarative. Are we done with all the sheets? Pakka? Ho gaya sab? Now whatever doubts anyone has missed anything can ask me. Simple compound, which one you want? Question 2. Identify. Yeah, what happened? What have you written? Simple compound complex, no? You have written second, no? She likes to swim. She doesn't like to dive. So answer is correct, no? What have you all written? Why he is having a problem? You missed it. Okay, I thought you had some problem. And what is the issue with you? Your doubts are clear, you girls? She was asking you. The 9th one in SSC. 9th one. I mean simple compound complex. The dog barked loudly because it was scared. You have an issue with that sentence? Okay. What? It's complex because it's there. Because it was scared. The dog, it's okay. So what? The dog barks loudly even. We also, Are you getting her? No. In complex, there is one main clause and one subordinate clause. And if you see, because देखिएगा तो समझ में आएगा वो subordinating ही है तो वो complex हो गया. Any other doubt? So we were just left out with one topic we couldn't finish. कौन सा टॉपिक है सिंपल कंपाउंड कॉम्प्लेक्स? हाँ, क्या इशू है आपका एंड और बट का ना? तो आपको क्या लिखना है? ओके, शी लाइक्स टू रीड बुक्स डैश शी आल्सो एंजॉयज वाचिंग मूवीज. See, here now actually I'll tell you what. See, but is also coordinating and is also coordinating. Both are slightly correct. You can write but if you have written but is also correct and is also correct because both are coordinating. Now it depends on you what you want to write. She likes to read books and she also enjoys and she also enjoys watching movies. वो भी सही है. She likes to read books but she also enjoys watching movies. Both are correct. Nothing. Don't have to worry for that. You can write and or but both. This is the third sentence of simple compound complex, isn't it? Okay, so we move. Next week, you all have to get your model auxiliary sheet without fail and your notebooks like today. And we'll have a quick revision after we finish the second session of what we did today. Whatever we did in the first session, a revision will be taken. If I have time, I'll take revision. Okay. And revision, you know, na, mainly on which topic I'll be taking? Yeah, verbs. Because verbs, you have many types of verbs. Go home and revise that properly. Okay, we disperse now. Thank you so much. Oh, your pencil. Thank you so much for reminding me your pencil. Otherwise, I would have taken it home. So next week, clauses, adverbs, prepositions, and direct, indirect speech, along with model auxiliary verbs. Please take care when you're leaving, children. Go carefully. Just 1 minute, wait. हाँ, अभी जाओ. Try not to touch the sense board as you're going. Online students, you have any doubt? Like one topic we will be completing next week, the model auxiliary test. Okay. I mean, you get the model auxiliary test with you. Keep it ready next week. We'll finish that topic next week. Again, it's a very simple topic. We'll finish it fast. Okay.